These are garlic scapes. And if you're growing hardneck garlic and not harvesting your scapes to use in the kitchen, you're missing out on a culinary treat and doing harm to your garlic bulbs. In this video, I'm going to quickly cover what garlic scapes are, how and when to harvest them, and even throw in a quick recipe at the end for my favorite way to use them. So hit that like button, it helps me out a lot, and let's dive right in. So put simply, garlic scapes are just the flower stalks that grow on hardneck garlics as they mature. If you let them keep growing, they will turn into flowers and eventually go to seed. But we don't usually spend 6 to 8 months of our gardening time growing garlic just to let it go to seed. Why not? That actually takes energy away from forming the bulb, which is what we're really after, right? You want that big head of garlic to come out of the ground. And if you let it go to flower, you're wasting energy in the plant. So as gardeners, it's important for us to cut those garlic scapes or the flower stalks off of the plant. You'll see them start to form mid-spring, typically, maybe May or June, and they'll come right out of the top of the plant. Once they've grown out and actually done a little bit of a curlicue, it will bend back over on itself and make a loop. That's when they're ready to harvest. That's when they're at their best, if you will. If you harvest them sooner than that, it's okay. They just might not have as much of that garlicky flavor. And if you harvest them too late, however, they're going to start to grow that flower head that's going to affect the texture and the taste. It's going to get much more woody and dense in that stem, not great to eat. So harvesting them when they're in that perfect little loop is ideal. What I usually do is wait to see at least 1 or 2 of them that's made the full loop, and then I'll go out and start harvesting. To harvest them, simply cut or snap them off right where they come out of the top of the plant, right at the top of the foliage there. You'll take that whole stem off because technically the whole thing is edible. So I'm going to quickly run through here and grab all the ones that look pretty close to curled over or have at least started that journey. And now I've got a big handful of garlic scapes. These smell amazing already. I can't wait to take them into the kitchen. Now my garlic is going to put all of that energy back down into its roots and growing that bulb of garlic that we want. I've probably got 4 to 6 weeks before I'm harvesting these garlic bulbs, and so all of that energy can go right in there now. My plants are doing great this year, so I'm excited to see what kind of heads of garlic I get. So what am I going to do with these? I'm going to take them into the kitchen, because like I said, every part of this is edible, technically. I'm not going to eat the whole thing. I'll tell you why. I cut them off right below the flower head, because that flower head is a kind of a bad texture. It's a little bit papery, a little bit planty. It just doesn't taste great to me, so I usually cut the flower head off completely. And then at the bottom of the stem, I reach down and feel where it starts to get hard, where it starts to snap naturally if I just bend that stem. And that's where I kind of pull that piece off. I save the bottom of that stem. It's usually that bottom first few inches that are a little bit tough. I save those because you can put them, in a soup, or you can infuse vinegar with them if you're making hot sauce or something. So don't waste those. But for what I'm going to be using here, I want this nice tender middle section because I'm making compound butter. Compound butter is my favorite way to use garlic scapes. I love having garlic butter around, and I'll usually grab a few other herbs and spices from the garden. So this year I happen to have some basil and some oregano that are ready. I'm gonna grab a little bit of that to mix up with my garlic scapes, but first I need to chop these down. There's a couple of tricks to this. You could take a knife and chop them into really small pieces. That'll take forever, and you want them pretty small. You could even try using like a grater and running them across that, but if you're like me, you're probably gonna injure yourself and it's still gonna take a while. What I like to do is grab the food processor, throw my scapes in the bowl, turn it on for just a couple of quick pulses. It only takes a few seconds, and these things are chopped into tiny little pieces, perfect for using in your butter. To do this, we just need a stick of softened butter. I've got 2 sticks because I'm gonna make 2 different flavors. I was lazy and tried to soften it in the microwave so it kind of melted. Don't do that, don't be me. Just set it out a couple hours before you're gonna make your butter. It'll soften at room temperature, you'll be fine. But really, you just got to put your stuff in. It's super easy. So put your garlic scapes in, get everything mixed in, get your basil, get your oregano, whatever else you're putting in. In the other batch I'm making, I'm of course going to be adding chili pepper because it wouldn't be a Boss Grows video if I didn't make something spicy. This is just my personal stash of dried ornamental peppers. Makes a really good spicy powder. Mix everything together in your butter. Once it's a nice even consistency, you're ready to put it down into some parchment paper. Just plop it down in the middle of the parchment paper. Use the paper itself to kind of form it and shape it into a log. Roll it up and then toss it in the fridge. Usually overnight is best. You want to let it set up and fully solidify. Once the butter is fully solidified, you can pull it out of the fridge whenever you want to use it. Slice off a piece to put it on top of a steak, put it on some bread, some toast, instant garlic bread if you're doing it that way, it's great. I happen to have just had dental surgery and I can't eat solid food, so I'm gonna put mine on mashed potatoes and of course scrambled eggs. Great way to enjoy garlic scapes. Seriously, if you're growing hardneck garlic and you're not harvesting your scapes to use them in the kitchen, shame on you, but start now. It's easy, it's delicious, and your plants will thank you. That's it for today. In about a month to 6 weeks, you'll be harvesting your garlic. I've got a video on how to do that too and how to store it. But more importantly, remember, plants help us grow.